Now, from the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
Gunfire shatters the morning quiet in two local neighborhoods. One of those shootings turned deadly.
Now police are on the hunt for a killer who fired that shot as the sun rose over Hampton Roads. Police have just identified the man killed in this morning's shooting.
He's 39-year-old Nathaniel Morrison. His body was found at around 6 a.m. in a parking lot on Old Oyster Point Road. Morrison was pronounced dead on the scene. It made for a busy morning for police, who also got a call about a shooting on Forest Drive just moments before. That story in a moment, but first, 10 on your side's Matt Gregory has more on the search for that homicide suspect. Matt?
Tom and Nicole, when we got to the neighborhood, we realized this shooting happened just yards away from a bus stop. That means dozens of kids on their way to school this morning saw the crime scene.
We looked out the window and all the police were out here, not like minutes after it happened. And there was a guy laying over on the ground.
Just after 6 o'clock this morning, neighbors who live in these apartments off Old Oyster Point Road woke up to gunshots.
Pow, 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 pow. And that was it. It was over.
More than a dozen homes share the parking lot where Newport News police say someone shot 39-year-old Nathaniel Leon Morrison to death. And only yards away, kids got ready to go to school.
All the kids were getting on the buses. You know, you had all the high school kids, the middle school kids coming out within a few minutes of everything going on.
Ashley Whitmarsh lives right across the street.
We were all asleep. Today was my daughter's first day of preschool, and all the windows were open because it was nice last night, and we heard the loud shots. It went 6, 7 times, and then it stopped, and it kept going.
Whitmarsh says she didn't plan on explaining a crime scene, let alone one this close to home, to her daughter.
My 4-year-old woke up and said, "Mom, that was a gun. That was a gun. That was gunshots." And then my husband came and looked out the door, and she looked out the blinds, and she saw the body.
Newport News detectives interviewed neighbors and pieced together the scene, but the folks we talked to off camera and others say they never saw who did it.
There was at least 6, but maybe as much as 10, because I started counting them at first. At first they were repetitive and it just kept going. Then it stopped for a second, and then there was a few more shots and the cars drove off. When I looked out the window, there was nothing out here.
I just got off the phone with Newport News police to find out any information on suspects. They say they don't have any right now. If you have any information, call the Newport News crime line. In Newport News, Matt Gregory, 10 on your side.
All right, Matt, thank you. The other shooting that we told you about a moment ago happened before 6 a.m. on Forest Drive and Woods Road. Police say it began as some kind of argument between 2 men and 3 suspects, and shots were fired. One of the 2 victims was hit. He was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay.